and just giving y'all a news and information update. I know I've been, what would you call it? MIA, missing in action in the YouTube world. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that's the way it is when you know we we're making a big push. Uh, a lot of stuff, um, shaking and moving, and a lot of things in motion. And it's you know you'll see. That's the best I can tell you. You'll see the fruit of the labors that have been going on behind the scenes, and what uh, was driven me to um, really not be on here as much. However, in the coming, I would even go as short to say, in the coming weeks, you're gonna begin to see a heavy spiritual combat presence online. Um, because we've reached our cruising speed now in a lot of areas. Is getting things in place, in order online. You're going to be hearing a lot from me in a good way. So that's some news. More news. I look forward to seeing my brothers and my sisters up there in the what they call it, the DMV area, DMV something, Baltimore, Maryland, DC area, DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. I look forward to seeing y'all up there. I'm gonna be up there. I'm gonna be doing interviews during Pastor's event that he's doing up there. 2 events. Pastor's gonna be doing up there in the DMV area. DC, Maryland, Virginia area. He's going to be doing 2 events. It's open to the general public. You just go and register. I'll be putting up some promos so that you can get registered. And the event on Friday, he's going to be talking about and teaching on what the Bible says about community. And then on Shabbat, on the Sabbath, he's going to be getting a message. Pastor, he's going to let the Spirit lead him on what to teach on, what to bring out, what to preach on. Okay. It's going to be an awesome event. I look forward to being around the saints, and meeting new brothers and sisters that are going to be up there. Come on over. We'll do an interview. I'm going to be interviewing a lot of people, putting some content together and everything. And you need to be there because it's not going to be live streamed. So you want to, it's one of those be there or be squared type deals. But yeah, so we got that going on. I'm going to be doing a video here in a little bit, talking about, telling people to asking people, are they being vigilant? You know what I'm saying? Are you being vigilant? So yeah, I'm gonna be putting that out there. It'll be live. We shaking heavy and moving hard business wise, so I try to do these while I'm on the go, while I got a little bit of time. But it's gonna be a pretty good video. I see a lot of people enjoyed the last video I did. I forget what the title was, but they got a lot out of that. And it's just, hey, just coming down the middle, being about that book, just speaking what that word says. Um, but yeah, we have been very uh, we've been very busy as a community, uh, getting community things in line, getting certain things lined up, certain plans in place, and yeah, just being organized. One of the things I'm gonna be teaching on this channel in the coming months a lot is just organization and staying focused. If y'all go back to all those videos I did, I guess late December, early January, I was talking a lot about getting focused, getting things lined up, having a plan set up. Um, and while I was talking about it, I was doing it. And what ended up happening is I just realized the amount of distractions, how distracted I was in my life, and the things that were vying for my attention that weren't gonna move me closer to the mission objective that I had set for myself for this year. And as I went on, I was doing videos, I was teaching, and I was working, getting these goals more and more refined and getting more and more focused. I just realized, like, I mean, I realized like 80 to 90% of what I had going on in my mind, around me, things I was doing were distractions, and they were not moving things forward. Y'all, that's when that's when the videos stopped. And I got after it. And y'all, here we are, it's March. We're we're almost a quarter of a way through the year. And I can say, as fast as this time has went from January to now, I can say, man, the amount of things I have got accomplished, and how much closer I've moved to my goal is mind-boggling. It's impressive. It's encouraging, and you really have to stay on task. Like it is a daily fight, staying focused and staying on course to achieve the mission objective. And there's a lot of people, places, things. I wouldn't even say places, but there's a lot of people and mindsets that are vying for your attention to get you off track so that you don't achieve your mission objective, whether it's a community mission objective, whether it's a spiritual mission objective, whether it's a business mission objective. Like you have to be intentional, and you have to have everything prioritized if you want to stay on course, and you got to be conscious and aware of what you're doing. Otherwise, you're guaranteed to get off course. And it's crazy, man. Even with our business, there was stuff I'm doing in the business, but when you sit back and think about it, hey, you could be doing something better that moves the needle forward, that moves you closer to your objective. So you really got to be intentional on purpose about what you're trying to do, or you're not going to get anything done. And I mean, in this society we live in now, is really like the amount of distractions coming from social media. Now, mind you, I'm removed from the social media distraction because I've programmed my social media algorithms to keep me focused, okay? To keep me on track. But listen to this. Distracted people distract people. that was another big area of dealing with people who are chronically distracted in their mind. They can't focus. And just dealing with them accordingly, putting distance in myself, being alone more often is a major thing. Just being by yourself, having those times where you're by yourself and it's you and your thoughts, or you and whatever you need to be meditating on, that has been huge. And like the amount of progress I've made in this short period of time, which I would say I really got after this, I really became fully aware of how distracted and off I was kind of about halfway through January. So in that period of time to now, man, it's just amazing. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of series on how to stay focused, how to stay locked in, because you know, what Satan wants to do is get us distracted. He wants us he don't have to get you way off somewhere. He just got to get you slightly off track with your spiritual growth and development. Just a little bit. You could be distracted. You could be distracted reading the Word. You could be studying the Word about something that don't got nothing to do with what you really need to be working on. You see what I'm saying? So we got to be very vigilant and intentional about our walk and how we're operating. Otherwise, you're not going to bear any fruit. You're going to bury your talents in the sand. And, it's going to be what it's going to be. So, yeah, I've gotten very dialed in. And like I said, staying on track with the topic of this video, one of the updates that's going to be coming forth is, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos about, just being focused, not operating in confusion, because the Most High, He's not an author of confusion. That's Satan. He don't operate in chaos. We operate in excellence. And it really comes down, you got to prioritize things. So yeah, man, I'm real encouraged. This dead season here, man, this dead season is unique to me because in my time in the truth, and my time being a part of Straightway, I haven't had this amount of I'll just keep it 100. This amount of issues that I brought to my attention about myself. I haven't become aware of issues in any dead season to date, in any time to date. Like what I've become aware of within myself, the areas I need to grow and develop in, that have been brought to my attention this dead season. I've never learned this much about myself and grown this amount in my life, I don't think. Maybe when I was 26, it was like a 6-month period where my eyes began to open. There's been a couple times. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, there have been a couple times where I've had exponential growth, but this here is definitely one of them. It's probably one of 3. Okay, that I'll say it like that. Be totally honest with you. And like I said, I'm letting y'all know, man, I'm getting ready to crank it back up again, because I'm at a point now where I can begin putting content out again, and because I'm a little more focused and organized. So definitely stay tuned. Look forward to all you brothers and sisters I'm gonna be chopping it up with up there in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area up there. Look forward to seeing y'all. And like I said, stay tuned. I will be, well, actually I can stay on here a little longer. The store is not open yet. But yeah, definitely stay tuned. I will be I'm gonna be doing a video later on, probably in about an hour or two from now, and I'm gonna be talking about, are you being vigilant? Okay. But anyway, with that said, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this up. Appreciate y'all tuning in, and shalom, shalom.